Good afternoon from Europe, guys. 23rd of March 2020. Almost half of the New York cash market gone. Huge news, but the poor reaction, at least for now. Huge news right here. Fed is about to buy everything. Maybe they cannot buy toilet paper and they cannot buy the love, right? Especially when it comes to the indices, right? Looks like that's the Fed news, that's the 5-minute chart. So 20 minutes of love and then huge sell-off. As you can see here, I've been trying to make some measures. I had this yellow zone here, and to be honest with you, that's the mid of the Tokyo range, pre-market Tokyo range, as you can see. So if that's the whole range, so that the yellow box is a mid of that range, 1 to 1. I've been waiting here. I missed that one, so I've been chasing a bit. Been long Nasdaq, been long DAX, cut partially both, cut partially Nasdaq, not DAX yet. Don't forget, guys, you can monitor my trades. The link is in the description. So it's not only that Piotr is talking about something and doing different things. You can monitor what I'm doing. That's the first thing. First, we are going to get back into the indices and into the reaction, post-market reaction, post-Fed announcement, because I do have some kind of the explanation. It's probably nothing new, something you were able to find in the social media as well. And I agree with some sentences and stuff like this. I will get back into that in a second, but we were talking about the euro dollar this morning, and as you know, I've been long. I cut partially. What was the reason behind the cut? So that was, we are discussing based on the daily chart that we have a chance to see a little bit higher levels. That's what I've been targeting, right? Green lines. We made the retest of the Friday high right here, right now. And the reason I cut first time, it was based on the smaller time frame, that we are still can stay inside the range, right? So, and I've been long, and you can check a link in the description, right? So when I saw on this 15-minute chart those shadows, and when the market was trying to pull back, of course not on the top, in the medium move to the downside, I cut half, right? Then I've been waiting for the confirmation that there is another, the politicians are going to get the compromise, and they are going to announce this 4 trillion stimulus, right? But we didn't get it, and once the market failed again, this time here, and move lower somewhere here, I cut the rest. But overall, guys, I've been buying at the dip, so I've been doing quite well somewhere here. So I'm quite happy with the euro dollar trade. I still have cryptocurrency exposure, and even I added a bit today. Now going back, so here when it comes to the dollar, I think we might see further dollar strength, right? I've been looking for a dollar weakness and renew dollar long, but higher. Looks like for me right here, right now, that even this top of the very small consolidation with euro dollar, it's enough for the sellers to try to join at the top of that consolidation, right? So looks like I've been correct very short period of time when it comes to the weaker dollar, but looks like we might see further dollar strength. But for me, I'm not gonna chase the market. I wanna see higher levels. So right here, right now, when it comes to the FX, on a wait and see mode right now. Similar situation is on the cable. I've been thinking on the buy side earlier today, based on this 1-to-1 15-minute here over under and the latest weakness. But guys, latest weakness over here. But guys, we are, as I mentioned, end of the Europe, and pound is cleaning the bottom, right? I'm not sure if we are going to see the bounce. Even if we are going to see the bounce based on over under, how big the bounce is going to be. So no, not for me when it comes to the pound, at least right here, right now. I might decide a little bit later, but not here, not now. Probably like 70%. I'm going to stay away from the FX towards the end of the day. Then I want to see what the really market reaction is into this huge Fed announcement when it comes to buy everything. Again, they can't buy love, they can't buy toilet paper, but the rest they can buy everything, right? But if the market is going to fade that huge announce, then really I don't know what's going to happen. What's the truth? And we've seen many different opinions, a few different camps. I think, and I told you about that a bit earlier, right? I think that they made mistake, because let's check what's happened. First, it was $1,000 check for everyone, right? So they were trying to calm down ordinary American people. Now they bailing out everything, right? What I've heard today from some Fed reps, that they have enough money, enough cash to buy almost everything. And that's what I think is the biggest mistake, right? Because they are focusing on the economy instead of focusing first to try to stop the outbreak, coronavirus outbreak. That's where the real problem is. And once you deal with that, then you can pump unlimited amount of the money to try to push the economy higher. Then agree. That's how they want to do that. I don't believe in this fiat money with this unlimited amount of the possible print, right? But looks like they are so scary right now to think right way. So for them, again, looks like the market, the economy is much more important than ordinary people. Well, that's not surprise for me, right? That's what we discussed some time ago. So anyway, I'm staying because of that news. As I mentioned, I was not able to buy on the dip because they didn't fill my orders right at the bottom. So once they move higher, they pull back, starting to rise. So I chased a bit. So because it was not my great entry, once we hit the high over here, I cut Nasdaq by half, right? So we will see. Well, again, I have to go with the market based on that news because I might miss something, right? But what scares me about a bit is that we should already have limit up, but looks like market wants to retest the lows. That's the scary thing based on all those positive news we have around. All right. So guys, lower your exposure. Don't be trapped. And let's have a look what the evening or towards the end of the US session is going to bring us, and then whatever happened during the Tokyo session. See you around, guys. It was my pleasure to make the update for you. Take care and goodbye.